So, like, this is gonna sound really stupid, but I really don't know who else to say this to. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you're new here, my name is Ellie, and if none of you knew, I study environmental science and environmental studies at Trent University in Ontario, and I don't. So basically, I just went to the grocery store. I just wanted to pick up a few things for dinner, and it's gonna sound really weird, but I'm just gonna say it. So I was walking around and immediately, like, just felt the worst, like, kind of, I don't know if I can relate this to, like, anxiety, but kind of that anxiety feeling, like, deep in my gut, nervous, sad, just wanted to drop everything, cry, and run out. That's probably gonna sound really crazy to some people, so let me just explain my Ellie brain for a second. But for any of you that have studied environmental science and environmental issues, you'll know it's a very heavy degree. Now, I say that not in the way that math, engineering, biology even is heavy, but it's heavy on your mind, and that was something that got very real today. When I was in the grocery store, I don't even know where to start this, because everything I say is just going to sound ridiculous, but, like, now that I've expanded my knowledge to a certain extent, and I know so much about, like, ethically producing food, the realities of the environmental cost behind each thing that you buy, the amount of plastic waste, just, you know, like in a broad spectrum of how much I know about these things. Like, honestly, today, I don't know why it hit me so hard, but in the grocery store, I just, like, felt so sick and so uneasy, and I wanted to leave, because all of this stuff was all of the things that we were trying to fight against, and yet I felt like I had no other option. And before you go commenting on, like, you have tons of options, it was like, not even that. Like, I am doing as much as I can to support what I'm studying, to support what I stand for, and to try and learn about that, but quite honestly, like, it was really hard. I don't know why. I just, like, started looking around, seeing all the packaging, all the big, like, sale stickers, or, like, $5 stickers, and I just started getting, like, super, super anxious, like, gut feeling, sad, upset, like, wanting just to throw up, drop everything, and run out of the store and cry. I really don't know why this has never happened to me before this, but it was just a realization of, like, everything that, like, came into play for me, for what I study, for what I've been reading about. Like, I was literally reading a book on climate change as I was walking to the grocery store, and that really didn't help the situation, clearly. But I stopped and looked. Okay, so this year, basically, just to give you a heads up, like, I have started going to a bulk store rather than the grocery store, and tried to only buy, like, fresh things package free from the grocery store, or in more reusable, sustainable packaging. In my eyes, yeah, that's not the best that I could do, but it's something that I could do, and I was really excited about, you know, doing my little bit of a part. But I ran out of pasta. I really wanted to have pasta, okay? And the bulk store is quite far from my house, and the grocery store is very close to my house. So I walked to the grocery store, and I was like, you know what, it's okay, I'll just buy a little bit of pasta for this time. Like, I know that I want to make this dish, I have all the food for it, like, I don't want my food to go bad because I don't eat it, like, anyways, whatever, that was my idea, I'll just buy it. And I was like, I know pasta comes in, or at least some of it, where I live, comes in, like, cardboard boxes, and I was like, that's recyclable, I can kind of get behind that. Yeah, it's maybe not the best I could do, but maybe it's something. So I went there, and the pasta in the cardboard box, of course, is like $3 more for this much pasta. And then there's this massive ass like packaging of like packaging plastic that you cannot recycle. Yes, I checked that. This big of pasta for $1. $1. So obviously, like, university student trying to save money, like, what are you gonna go for? But then in my head I have this like total debate. I'm like, I know I'm gonna use that much pasta. It's not like it's gonna go bad, but like I have to throw out that packaging, and I know that I can buy pasta at the bulk store. Like, I have my jars for my pasta, and I just ran out. And I just like had this total mental debate. Then the same thing happened over chicken. I don't know what happened at that grocery store, but I'm kind of glad it did, and I don't know why I'm talking to you guys about it, but like, if any of you can relate to this, I just knew like $1 cannot be the actual cost for this pasta, for what it took to make it, from where it came from the plastic packaging to the labels on it. Like, I just knew that wasn't right, it wasn't true. I didn't know where the ingredients were coming from, and just all of these like things just hit me like all at once. Like I don't know, like I was in a TV show or something, and I have no idea why. Things have never really hit me this hard in this degree. I mean, some things have, it's been up and down, but like stuff like this in a public space by myself, freaking out about pasta. I literally stood in the pasta aisle for I think 5 minutes, like just staring at the pasta with like this huge moral dilemma, and I don't know why all of these things had to come together at one time, but it was like boom, 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 just like everything that I've learned about that goes against what was happening around me. And it was like I was just kind of like in a dream. Like, everything was like moving around in these like plastic filled aisles with bad ingredients of factory made, and it just like, I don't know why, but it hit me really hard. So I guess that was my little rant talk thing. It wasn't even really a lesson or a rant. I just didn't know who else to talk to about it. And yeah, I have no point to this story. It's hard what we learn about and when you see it in real life. I think it's different because every other course that I've taken in my life, like, you can separate it from the real life. Like, I don't know, history and geography and biology to some extent, and English, and I don't know, they just have kind of more of a separation. At least they did when I was little. But this one really hit me. So it's hard when you see what you're studying happening in real life, and you feel like you've lost control. And I hate that feeling. But that's, I don't know. That was my story of what happened today, and it's hard, man. Stuff in life is hard, but I committed to this degree, to what I'm doing. I'm passionate about it, and I want to make a change. So you got to get that mentality right, and you got to switch your mindset. You got to find the positives in it, and you have to flip your mindset into how you're going to work through this issue and this debate, and why did you feel that way? How can you not feel that way next time? What can you do to improve? What do you need, in your life to help you make that decision? And we're going to move forward. We're going to move on. I'm going to stop talking now, but thank you for listening to that Ellie brain for, I don't know, what is it, 7 minutes or something now? What?